So when you guys run these campaigns and you set goals for these campaigns, right? Our clients expect us to perform. I know that there's one metric and one metric only that you guys really look for to judge whether a campaign is doing well or not. What is that metric? Why does it matter? And how do you guys judge if it's doing well?
Yeah, cost per conversion is the #1 metric that basically shows how successful we are, but also the health of the account. If the account is not running properly, your cost per conversion is probably going to be really high because you've got a bunch of people clicking on your ads that are not going to convert, or that's what's happening. You're wasting money and not getting the conversions out of your budget that you're looking for. And as we work on campaigns, our #1 goal is to make that cost per conversion the best it can be. We always strive to bring it lower over time. There's only so much wiggle room you have without trying new things or different bidding, but that is the #1 thing that we look at.
So cost of conversion is really the determining factor. You call it the health of the campaign, but really that factor that will drive the highest ROI for a client, and at the same time send a message to Google that you're paying attention to the campaign and you're tweaking it and things of that nature.
Yeah, and that number, we can also go back to the client and say, okay, what would you like to spend to get a lead? And we can kind of back our work into that number, or we can also look at it from the perspective of what's your budget, how many leads are you trying to get, because that's what that ratio is, the money spent and the conversions that you're getting out of it. And over time, we can see if that's realistic, 1, and 2, that gives us just a goal to work towards.
Gotcha. So cost per conversion is kind of the Achilles heel to an entire campaign. That's what we work towards. That's ultimately what will govern everything else that we're doing to really look at a campaign and say, okay, this is really successful in the way that we're doing things. Cost per conversion. Remember that, cost per conversion.